I've always been a missionary at heart. That's how I started. And my life was changed by God's providence. And I began to do conferences. People asked me to do conferences and things, but the joy of my life put me in a filthy hotel in some undeveloped nation with 10 men who don't understand the doctrine of justification, and I'm in heaven. But we don't always choose the path for our life. So now I'm sitting here with a suit and a tie, and I'm in a conference with many, many people. And I got very tired. And also I began to wonder, Lord, when I was preaching in a jungle and people are converted, it wasn't rhetoric, it was the power of God. But so many conferences and so many words and so many things said, and Lord, does it even matter? And I came down, I was weak and very sickly for a while, and I got the 2-volume. And I do appreciate the abridged version, but if you're a minister, read the 2-volume, please. I read the 2 volumes of Martin Lloyd-Jones, and I'd always, of course, loved Martin Lloyd-Jones. And when I got to the 2nd volume, it renewed me. And look, I don't need to worry about the context I'm in now. I don't need to worry about, where I preach as opposed to where I don't preach any longer. I just need to preach. And whether I see it or don't see it, it doesn't matter. The Word of God is powerful, and I need to devote myself to preaching. And it pulled me out of a great, slump is not strong enough a word. And another thing too, just so I can throw this in, there's not just Martin Lloyd-Jones or these Puritans, and I'm going to say this, I don't flatter men. I think I've proven that. Ian Murray is one of the greatest gifts to the church in the 20th century. And that's all there is to it. I was a young man when I just got invited to some conference. I didn't even have a suit. I wore blue jeans and tennis shoes and a t-shirt. And he was giving a lecture. And God used that to change my life. And, Ian Murray a lot of times is known as, a guy who promotes Banner Truth books and everything, but the books he's written, he's an unsung hero of the church.